This past Sunday was senior day for the Kentucky women's basketball team. Before the game, the Wildcats celebrated 5 seniors, Tiani Key, Toni Morgan, Amelia Hassett, Jordan Obi, and Josie Galvin with a senior day ceremony. The game started off strong with both teams attacking and defending. South Carolina scored first, but that didn't stop the Wildcats, with Tiani Key making a baseline jumper to tie the game. Then South Carolina knocked down a 3 to take the lead, but Amelia Hassett made a basket, giving the Wildcats the lead. The Gamecocks then scored the next 3 points to move back in front. Coming back from halftime, South Carolina was in the lead, but Clara Stacked proved to be a key asset keeping the Wildcats in the game. The third quarter started with Boom opening up with a 3-pointer to be 3 under the Gamecocks. After a South Carolina basket, Stacked answered to bring Kentucky within 3. Boom then hit another 3 to tie the game. Stacks had a wonderful performance on Sunday, scoring 24 points and grabbed a total of 9 rebounds. Stack was the only Kentucky player to finish with double-digit scoring. Unfortunately, the number 16 Kentucky Wildcats took a loss, falling 60-56 to number 3 South Carolina. The Wildcats were seeded number 9 and faced number 16 Arkansas this past Wednesday in Gainesville, South Carolina. Now to Tyler Russell with more on the Arkansas game.
Number 9 seeded Kentucky women's basketball defeated the number 16 seeded Arkansas Razorbacks in the first round of the 2026 SEC women's basketball tournament on Wednesday afternoon in Greenville, South Carolina. The final score read 94-64 in favor of the Wildcats. For the Wildcats, it was really nothing short but domination, opening the tournament with a 30-point victory, while all 5 starters reached double digits on the score sheet. Clara Strack recorded yet another double-double, scoring a team-high 20 points, while also grabbing a team-high 13 rebounds as well. Strack also engined a team-high 3 blocks, and behind Strack, Amelia Hassett scored 18 points, shooting 6 from 11 from beyond the 3-point arc, which was good for 54.5%. And along with Strack, Hassett also recorded 2 blocks in the win.
Of our kids, it was a great opportunity for us to bounce back. Had an emotional game on Sunday, but to be able to turn the page and understand what this is about in a relatively quick turnaround. I mean, we played on Sunday, and then Monday we were flying down here. So, we were prepping all the while on the run. They did a really good job locking in. Arkansas is a very difficult guard. Kelsey does a really good job with that group. And they didn't win very many games in the league. But they fought all the way to the end, which was evident today. They were still playing to the final buzzer. So just watching her build her program, a lot of respect for her kids, the way they play really hard. But really, really proud of our kids, and celebrated for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then we'll turn the page and get ready for Georgia tomorrow.
Now, following that win, Kentucky did defeat number 8-seeded Georgia Bulldogs in the second round today, and they will move on to face the number 1-seeded South Carolina Gamecocks in the quarterfinal. That game is tomorrow, March 6th at noon Eastern Time. Back to you, Miles and Kat.
Thank you for the women's basketball updates. Now looking on to men's basketball, Tuesday night was a frustrating finish to Kentucky's road schedule as the Wildcats lost to Texas A&M 96-85 at Reed Arena. What makes this one sting for Big Blue fans is how well it started. Kentucky came out with energy, pace, and control, building a 30-18 lead with 8 minutes left in the first half. But from there, the game completely flipped. Texas A&M closed the half on a stunning surge, outscoring Kentucky 27-3 down the stretch to turn a double-digit Wildcat lead into a 45-33 deficit at halftime. For Kentucky, Otega Owe kept the Wildcats afloat all night, finishing with 24 points and a season-high 9 rebounds. He also added 5 assists and 3 steals. Mohamed Diabate was the other major bright spot, scoring 19 points in 23 minutes, which gave the Wildcats a spark with his activity around the rim. Here's what Diabate says they can improve on.
It was a lot of up and downs, There was a lot of adversity when they were going on a run. I think we could have did a better job of staying connected and, talking to each other more and, and just staying connected. And, A&M, they played really well. They hit a lot of shots, a lot of tough shots. And, we were just trying to stop the bleeding, but, they kept going. And, we got another game for us to, improve in the areas that we could have today. So,
Now for the Wildcats, there's no time to dwell as Kentucky heads back to Lexington for their final regular season game at Rupp Arena on Saturday, March 7th, hosting number 5 Florida with postseason positioning on the line.